Hello traders, before we get started, you can download a free Forex robot for MT4 and MT5 that has lots of indicators and candlestick patterns built in by using the link in the description below. Alright, in this video, I am reviewing the Market Master EA by Al-Musawi Abdullah Jafar Bakr, and I'm going through it directly on the MQL5 Marketplace. So first thing I notice here is that this EA is built for MT4 only, and it is currently priced at 30 US dollars with 5 activations available. Now, looking at the developer notes, the EA is described as a strategy that goes against the market. All right. And combining hedging, greed, and trend-based approaches to operate in different conditions. There is also an important warning here that trading is risky and losses can occur, which is clearly emphasized throughout the description. Now, one key instruction that stands out immediately is the adjustment of the distance between orders. The developer highlights that this setting is very important because smaller values make the EA more aggressive with order placements, while larger values make it more conservative and stable. Now, moving into the settings, I can see a strong focus on position management. There is an auto lot feature for dynamic position sizing based on account percentage, and a manual lot option if you want fixed volume control. There is also a take profit system that can either be set in dollar value or percentage of account size, which gives flexibility depending on how the trader wants to manage exits. Now, another major component here is the distance between orders. All right, you can see that here. So this parameter is essentially the core of the system. From what is described, it controls how frequently positions are opened, and it directly affects how the EA behaves under different market conditions. Now, there is also a multiplier setting mentioned for martingale style scaling, where values above 1 increase position size progression, while setting it to 1 effectively disables that behavior. So this is clearly a system that can shift between more aggressive or more controlled approaches depending on configuration. All right. So now moving into the backtesting section, I am looking at the historical results provided in the attachments. Okay. So the historical results that we are seeing here seem pretty amazing, right? But let's just do our own backtesting, right? Let's go to our strategy tester. Let's do our own back testing. So we're testing on gold, H1 time frame. We are using the every tick model, testing from just over the past month, okay, or just for want of time, we are testing over the past month, and the results are out already, and we can see that from an initial deposit of $50,000, a total net profit of $17.53 was made. Largest profit was $137.87. Largest loss was $143.28. The average profit was $29.83, and the average loss was $53.13. Now we can see that 59 total trades we are taking and 28 we are short positions with 67.86% win rate, and we had 31 long positions with 61.29% win rate. So now when I put the win rate side by side with the risk to reward ratio derived from the average profit and average loss, I'm not surprised to see a little total net profit, because the risk to reward ratio derived from the average profit and average loss is bad. you can see the difference between the average profit 29.83 and the average loss 53.14. So the risk to reward ratio is pretty bad, and the win rate is just there, right? It's okay, but it's not really excellent. Okay, so it's not even up to 70% win rate. So when you place that side by side with a risk to reward ratio that is bad, of course you will not be expecting to see a wonderful profit here, right? But it's important, to note that this is purely historical backtest performance, and longer testing periods will generally give a more complete picture of how this type of strategy behaves across different market conditions. Okay. So since the EA is designed to operate against the market direction while using grid and hedging logic, the historical chart shows periods of position build-up and recovery style movement depending on volatility conditions. Let's quickly turn on the visuals, and just look at how the EA, works in action just for a bit. All right. So we can already see, buy and sell orders being executed. So from a strategy perspective, what stands out on the chart is how positions seem to expand when price moves against the initial bias, while which aligns with the grid and averaging structure described in the settings, right? So the hedging component also appears to help manage exposure during extended moves rather than relying on a single directional outcome. Then, in terms of results, again, this is historical testing performance, and outcomes like this can vary significantly depending on risk settings, lot size configuration, broker execution, spread conditions, and overall market volatility. All right. So, overall, this is a very configuration heavy EA that relies heavily on how you set your distance between orders and your risk scaling approach. So it's not something you would typically run without careful optimization and testing across multiple conditions. I would personally recommend running longer term testing and forward testing, as well before considering any live environment, just to understand how it behaves under different volatility cycles and market structures. All right. So if you found any value in this video, if you learned something new, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on more valuable trading content like this. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.